The top 10 MLB The Show 19 closers. If this was real life, I would have to say Mariano Rivera, but this is not real life. This is the show. So today we are going to break down our top 10 picks. There are no golds on this list today. It's all going to be diamonds, but top 10 closing pitchers. Yes, it is closing pitchers. I know some of you guys use relief pitchers for closers too, but on this list, it's just specifically closing pitchers. So if they don't say CP, they're not going to be on this list. Before we begin, if you're new to this channel, make sure you leave a subscribe down below. Let's try to hit a like goal of 150 on this video. Let's keep that going, guys. And then after you left a like on the video, say like gang in the comments down below. Also, I wanted to do a quick plug for Plate Crate. It is July, and their theme is dogs and dingers. So go check them out in the link down below. Save some money by using my code and follow that link in the description as well. So go check that out. Be part of the dogs and dingers gang. And then last but not least, give me your top 5 closing pitchers that you use in the game. Even if it is relief pitchers, let me know the top 5 closers that you use in the game right now. I want to do a couple honorable mentions for a couple pitchers. Some of you guys said, actually there's only one honorable mention, but some of you guys really like the Roberto Osuna that is gold, but he did not make the list today. So honorable mention for the gold Roberto Osuna, and it is a great card. So a lot of you guys use it. I see a lot of players using them. So but yeah, let's get started with our top 10 here. Honestly, look at this. Most of my relievers right now in the game are all closing pitchers. So every single one of them is a closing pitcher, and I love using all of them. I feel like my bullpen's pretty good, and it wins me a lot of games. It closes everything out for me. But I guess let's just get started. If you agree with my list today, let me know as well. These first couple guys, number 10 and number 9, are actually live series diamond closing pitchers. And at the number 10 spot, this was really hard. This could have been flip-flopped either way. But in the number 10 spot, we're going to give it to Josh Hader. He is in my bullpen as well. Right now, he's playing very well for me. 57 strikeouts and 45.1 innings pitched. He's 7-0 in ranked seasons for me. He has blown a couple of saves, but it still was not enough to give him any L's. 2.38 ERA and MLB The Show is actually really good. Whip of 0.88, so less than 1 hit per innings pitched for Josh Hader. He just got Player of the Month or Reliever of the Month, so you should expect his card to also be upgraded a little bit. Probably in either velocity or like hits per 9, Ks per 9. I know he's hit like 98 miles per hour this year, so maybe a little bit of a velocity increase for Josh Hader too. I think I'm going to continue using Josh Hader. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his motion. He's definitely very hard to hit. Great fastball, and then you mix it up with that slider. He's almost untouchable, but we're going to move on to the number 9 spot right away because like I said, he is also a live series, and he's been one of the most dominant pitchers in MLB The Show, the game, right, in Diamond Dynasty for years now. Aroldis Chapman. We still have yet to see the Cincinnati Reds Chapman. I know it's coming. We do know that. Last year was a 94 overall Aroldis Chapman from the Reds, but he makes it just a little bit above Josh Hader here. Like I said, it could have been flip-flopped, but only because his velocity is a lot greater. Over 100 miles per hour. He also has that slider like Hader has. Change up, 2-seamer. His Ks per 9 and hits per 9 are about, they're pretty identical. So you're going to see, I've only played 3 innings with him with 2 strikeouts, 1-0 and a whip of 1, and ERA still at a 0. So maybe I should pick him up too. But there's one lefty closer that I really like that's actually going to be next up in the number 8 spot. But Aroldis Chapman, number 9, there's really not much to say about him. You guys like using him, and you already know how he pitches. But the next guy, we're actually going to leave the community market and go into the team affinity, and we're going to go into the Baltimore Orioles, and I think you guys should really pick this card up. I'm going to show you guys this Diamond Zach Brandon and his stats for me. But anyways, 99 velocity, 97 break. He's got that sinker slider with a couple more fastballs, whichever one you want to throw, I guess. But right now, he's probably one of the best closing / relief pitchers that I've been using in Diamond Dynasty right now. Look at that ERA, and look at that whip as well. Only 15 strikeouts and 16 innings pitched, but he's giving up less than half a hit per inning for me right now, and it's pretty amazing. So, I mean, Ks per 9 still only at 8.4, but oh my goodness, this card has been great for me. Great ground ball pitcher too, lots of double plays. So I say pick this up. It's very easy to finish up these Orioles. you can really just, I did all this right here, the exchanges, and then I did some of the innings. So I was able to get the Zach Britton pretty early on in the game as well. I really probably should start using him more since he's one of my best pitchers, but until if he continues to pitch well for me, he's gonna stay in the bullpen. This is where it really starts to get good, because from here on out, these are all top and potentially end game bullpen pitchers, right? Closing pitchers. Next up, we've got Gossage, Goose, the Goose, who's from the first inning program. Look at them stats. The only reason why this Goose Gossage, and we may even get like a 99 later on for a signature series, but the only reason why this Goose Gossage is a little bit lower on the list today, and he might be like top 5 for some of you. The reason is that control and the base on balls per 9. I do find it a little bit hard sometimes to pitch with him, but nonetheless, great stats for me right now. Only one blown save, right? But he has lost a game for me 4 times. 85 strikeouts in 70 innings pitched with a 1.8 ERA and .81 whip. So he makes it into the number 7 spot today. Like I said though, he probably could be higher on this list, but there's just a few other closing pitchers out there that I think are better. In the number 6 spot, and he easily, just like Goose Gossage, could be top 5 for a lot of you. And he probably should actually be top 5 for me. But we're going to go back to the Team Affinity. One of my favorite cards to use this year has to be this 89 Rollie Fingers. And honestly, I am surprised at how well this Rollie Fingers played. If you watched back when I first unlocked this card, I said this card's probably not going to be that good. But ever since then, look at this. 104 innings pitched. Probably my most used closing pitcher in the game. 104 innings pitched. 108 strikeouts, 14-2 win-loss, only 1 blown save with 15 saves to go with that at a 1.56 ERA and a .83 whip. And what makes this better, just like the Zach Britton, this card is free if you guys want it to be free. Like if you do the exchanges, it's obviously not going to be free. But man, 67 games with Rollie Fingers, 1 blown save and only 2 L's. Dudes, I think my favorite part about this card is that sinker, slider, forkball combination, along with a fastball that can actually reach 97 miles per hour as well. So grab this Rollie Fingers. He just misses the top 5, but he could easily be up there along with Goose Gossage too. So this is where it gets to be really good. Your top 5 closing pitchers in MLB The Show 19. And we started off in the XP reward path. So we've got our choice player pack where we're able to get Clayton Kershaw, Nolan Ryan, and the closing pitcher, Trevor Hoffman. He makes it into the number 5 spot. And yes, his ERA is a little bit higher than some of the guys on this list. That's a little bit lower than him. And that win-loss for me looks pretty bad. But that doesn't mean that some of you guys are not raking with this Trevor Hoffman. I mean, his whip is still pretty good. His ERA is still pretty good. I think I've just been throwing Trevor Hoffman in like weird situations. His stats look pretty bad for me. But Trevor Hoffman, nonetheless, 99 break, 88 control, 94 base on balls per 9, so he's got good control. He's got awesome break with that slider curveball and the circle change at 73 miles per hour. I think really where, you know, the game really gets to him is the 71 velocity. 94 miles per hour, 95, 96 is still pretty good like in higher rankings, but in like All-Star and stuff, it's pretty easy to gauge that 94, 95 mile per hour fastballs. That extra like 3 miles per hour on a fastball really does make a difference, especially on All-Star earlier in the game. So number 5, Trevor Hoffman. Moving on to number 4. I believe this guy came from a Headliners pack. I'm not sure completely. I don't remember. If you guys remember where he came from, let me know in the comments below. But Dennis Eckersley. So we did get an immortal Dennis Eckersley last year. I absolutely loved this card last year. So he makes it into my number 4 on the list. I've not used him yet, but I definitely probably should pick him up here pretty soon. It's just that Rollie Fingers, man. Rollie Fingers has been great for me. So I've really not had the need for this Dennis Eckersley. He could probably take over for like, because I'm still using Kirby Yates in there as well, the player of the month. So he probably could take over for him. I just don't want to cough up the stubs for Dennis Eckersley just yet, because I feel like there's more coming, right? So, but anyways, 106 hits per 9, 113 Ks per 9. That control and base on ball is amazing with that 92 break. So sinker, slider, curveball, three pitches that are very important in the game too, along with that, you know, four-seamer. If you have a good fastball, you need a good breaking ball as well, and Dennis Eckersley has exactly that. So he makes it into number 4 spot, just missing the top 3. Guess your top 3 right now, who I'm gonna pick in the top 3 down in the comments below. If you get it right, I will leave a heart on your comment. And thank you so much for watching my videos, by the way. The support on MLB The Show 19 is amazing this year. You know, this is the best growth we've ever had since we've started our channel. So I think the first year on our YouTube here, we had 11,000 subscribers, and I mean, we're almost reaching that point here for the end of the year as well. So I'm excited to see where this channel goes for MLB and MLB The Show. But let's get into our top 3 closing pitchers in the game. In your number 3 spot, we've got 99 Billy Wagner from the 4th inning program. And in the 4 games, 5.1 innings pitched that I've used him on. Yes, I haven't played much with him yet. He's got 9 strikeouts and 5.1 innings pitched. That turns out to be 15.1 Ks per 9, and that's absolutely insane. His ERA is a little bit higher. He kind of got roughed up in the last game that I used him against, or that I used him in. 3.38 ERA, but that whip is looking pretty good. He's got the stats to be a top closing pitcher in the game. He is actually not too expensive right now either. Once this stub sale's gone, he's probably gonna go back down to about 60,000 stubs. So maybe wait to buy him. But man, I'm telling you right now, that leg kick, you know, that 99 velocity, this card is very hard to hit. I have not gone up against him just yet, so I don't know. But on the pitching side, he does feel amazing, guys. 122 hits per 9 with the 125 Ks per 9 as well. Like I said, that control and base on balls per 9 is great, so you're going to be able to locate with this card very well. 99 velocity and 99 break here too. He easily could have been top 2. But I think there's just one other guy that's a little bit above him. And he's very expensive, though. Coming out of the Battle Royale, Eric Gagne. And I've not used Eric Gagne yet. The only reason why he's in the number 2 spot is coming from my experiences with the immortal Eric Gagne from last year. Great fastball. He's got a couple like change-ups here. One Vulcan change and a splitter, along with a slider and, you know, a curveball. Probably one of the best repertoires for a pitcher. You know, great fastball, great curveball, great slider. And again, my favorite pitch in the game, the splitter at 86 miles per hour, gets people swinging out of their shoes. And I just think this card, he honestly could be like a top card in the game. He could be number 1, but I think there's one other 99 overall out there that's probably going to be better. This was really tough. This was a really tough top 10. But Eric Gagne, number 2 on my list. Can't wait to pick him up. It's just, he's super expensive right now. So, but hits per 9 118, Ks per 9 at 125, 125 clutch with the 89 velocity and 95 break. Maybe I'll get to use him in BR or something, right? But for now, he's number 2 on my list. Here we go. Drum rolls, please. If you are still here, type dogs and dingers, just like the shirt, dogs and dingers, in the comments down below. And I hope you guys are enjoying some sweet hot dogs this weekend. Please don't take that the wrong way. But here we go, our number 1 on the list, 99 overall, Kenley Jansen, coming from the Rare Signature Series Choice Pack. Not too expensive either. The reason why Kenley Jansen makes it on my list today is that cut fastball. He's gonna be shaving a ton of baseball bats, and when that cutter is coming in at 97, 98, that is gonna be almost impossible to hit. Probably one of the harder pitchers to hit if you are locating this pitch well, and that base on balls per 9 and that 92 control, you know, that's gonna help you control that cutter into the perfect spot that you need, along with a sinker, changeup, and slider. Oh my god, I can't wait to try this card out. So he is number 1 on the list. He's probably my next target to pick up. I did like the Kenley. Let's see what stats for this Kenley Jansen. Okay, so his ERA is a little bit higher, but he doesn't have the pitches. He doesn't have the changeup that the 99 has, and I think that's a huge huge difference, and I can't wait to compare the live series to the closing picture. So if you guys want me to pick up this Kenley Jansen or try to pull him later on, let me know in the comments down below. If you agreed with my list, please leave that subscribe because we have so many more positions that we still have to finish up this year. We're not even, I don't even think we're halfway yet, are we? We might be halfway done, but yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out more of my videos, check them out right here. Leave that subscribe down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.